Roanoke has its Memorial Day ceremony later this morning, and right now we're taking a closer look at that event. WDBJ 7 Morning's Alison Parker is live at Lee Plaza downtown, where hundreds of people will gather in a few hours to remember soldiers who died fighting for our freedom.
That's right, Seth, and this Roanoke Memorial Day ceremony is starting at 10 this morning, and the Roanoke Valley Veterans Council is organizing this one. I'm here with Lieutenant Colonel Dan Carnes. Thank you for joining us this Memorial Day morning. So can you tell us what's happening at this event?
Well, our Master of Ceremonies will be Captain Norman Jasper, a Vietnam combat vet, and our speaker will be State Senator John Edwards.
And there's a wreath laying too. You're remembering everyone who served, especially here. And a lot of people kind of take Memorial Day weekend as an opportunity to go cook out with the family, kind of kick off the unofficial start of summer. But what's Memorial Day really about?
I think Memorial Day is about commemorating those young people, men and women, that have sacrificed and given their all for this country. I think it's terribly important to remember that.
And even if someone doesn't personally have a connection to, service members, why should they come out and take a moment to remember those who served?
Well, we all have a connection to those who served and gave their lives because they fought for this country, and I think that's terribly important to remember.
And what does Memorial Day mean to you personally?
Well, it means a lot to me. I served for 33 years in the Army and an Army Reserve, and I've had a lot of friends that have served, and I had a high school friend that was killed from here in the Roanoke Valley, and I've never forgotten that. And I always think about him, and he's had quite an impact on my life.
Certainly an important thing to remember, especially year-round, not just Memorial Day. Thank you for sharing your story. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll talk a little bit more about this ceremony and the meaning of Memorial Day. You've also looked at the Roanoke Valley War Memorial here, and we'll learn more about that in the next hour as well.
Yeah, you drive by it a lot, but you don't necessarily know what all is going on those pylons. We look forward to learning more about the memorial. Thanks, Allison.